life in the year 3000 will be unlike anything we know today. Imagine a world where cities are fully autonomous, medical technologies make immortality possible, and global ecology has drastically changed due to climate change and human activity. Technologies that seem like science fiction today will become an integral part of everyday life. But with this progress will come new challenges. Let's try to look into the future and understand how our current realities will change and what new challenges await humanity in the year 3000. One of the most significant changes will be the technological breakthrough in artificial intelligence, AI, and robotics. According to futurists, by the year 3000, AI will not only become commonplace, but will also surpass human intelligence. AI will be a key player in managing all aspects of life, from urban systems to healthcare, production, and education. AI systems will be able to independently make important decisions, from regulating traffic in megacities to managing financial flows. People will no longer be solely dependent on their own intellect. AI will take over many routine and analytical tasks. But how will our social life change under the influence of technology? One of the most significant changes will be the restructuring of employment. Today, millions of people are employed in professions that require physical labor or intellectual effort, such as doctors, engineers, builders, and drivers. But by the year 3000, most of these professions will become obsolete. They will be replaced by robots and AI, which can perform tasks faster, more accurately, and at a lower cost. This will require a re-evaluation of the economic model of society, where the primary labor force will shift to machines. So what will people do? Many futurists predict that the economy of the future will be based on creativity and innovation. People will be able to focus on developing art, science, and new inventions, since routine tasks will be handled by machines. Today, we are already discussing ideas like universal basic income, a system where every person receives a set amount of money regardless of whether they work or not. By the year 3000, this idea could become a reality, allowing every individual to lead a decent life without worrying about material needs. This will lead to the emergence of new social models, where the concept of work as a necessity for survival will disappear, and people will be free to pursue their passions and creative endeavors. However, the advancement of technology will also bring new problems. For example, with cybersecurity. The more processes rely on digital systems, the higher the risk of cyber attacks and data breaches. Conflicts between nations might not take place on battlefields but in cyberspace. Protecting personal data and critical systems, such as energy infrastructure or healthcare networks, will become one of the top priorities. Another significant area that will undergo drastic changes is biotechnology and genetic engineering. Today, scientists are already working on gene editing technologies, but by the year 3000, these technologies will have reached incredible heights. We will be able to edit our genetic code to avoid hereditary diseases, enhance physical and mental traits, and even slow down aging. People will be able to choose which qualities they want in their children, whether it's intelligence, strength, or even moral values. This will open the door to a new type of society where physical and intellectual abilities can be tailored to desired standards. But how will this change society? The emergence of a genetic elite, people with genetically enhanced traits, may lead to a new form of inequality. Today, we face social, economic, and racial inequality. In the future, genetic inequality might arise, where enhanced individuals will have physical and intellectual advantages over those who cannot afford such technologies. This will raise serious ethical and social questions. For example, who will decide which changes are permissible and which are not? Will these enhancements be accessible to everyone? But genetic engineering is just the beginning. By the year 3000, medicine will make an incredible leap forward. People will not only be able to prevent diseases, but also significantly extend their lifespan. According to scientists' predictions, We will be able to slow down or even stop the aging process. Extending life to several hundred years will become a reality, but this will bring new challenges. For example, how will society function if people can live 200 or even 300 years? How will the concept of retirement change? Will we be able to control aging, choosing the moment of our death? The structure of the family will also change. Today, we are accustomed to traditional family models, but by the year 3000, they may become less relevant. People will be able to maintain relationships through virtual platforms and neural interfaces without being physically close to one another. The concept of the family as a physical unit may fade into the past, giving way to new forms of relationships where love and friendship develop in virtual spaces. 1. Of the most intriguing topics among futurists is the potential colonization of other planets. Today, scientists are developing technologies for flights to Mars, but by the year 3000, people will not only visit other planets, but also live on them. Permanent colonies on the Moon, Mars, and other planets in our solar system will become a reality. However, to make this possible, we will need to solve many problems, such as protection from radiation, creating closed-loop ecosystems, and providing the necessary level of gravity. Space expansion will open new horizons for humanity, but will also pose new questions. How will we interact with other forms of life if they exist? Will we be ready for the first contact with extraterrestrial civilizations? And if such contacts occur, how will it change our perception of the world and our place in it? Another important topic will be the development of new energy sources. Today, we are still dependent on fossil fuels, but by the year 3000, humanity will be able to harness entirely new forms of energy. For example, nuclear fusion, which is only beginning to be explored today, could become the primary energy source for all of humanity. This will allow us to move away from coal, oil, and gas, making our civilization completely eco-friendly. By the year 3000, we may also witness great changes in the field of science. For example, physicists might unlock the mysteries of dark matter and dark energy, which make up most of our universe. This will open doors to new technologies and possibilities that seem like science fiction today. The evolution of technology will blur the lines between reality and virtuality. With the development of virtual and augmented reality, people will be able to create their own virtual worlds, where they will spend much of their time. Virtual universes will become an integral part of daily life, where each person can live, work, communicate, and entertain themselves without leaving home. It's possible that we will even develop new forms of human relationships and interactions, where virtual partners or friends replace real ones. However, the greatest challenge for humanity in the year 3000 will be the question of interacting with AI. Today, we are already seeing AI becoming an important part of our lives, but by the year 3000, it could surpass human intelligence. This will raise questions about AI rights, its autonomy, and whether we can trust machines to make decisions on a global level. What will happen if AI becomes an independent force capable of making decisions without human intervention? Futurists also predict that in the future, people will be able to completely transform their bodies through technology. Cybernetic implants will enhance not only physical, but also mental abilities. People will be able to connect directly to the internet via neural implants, upload knowledge into their brains, and improve their sensory and cognitive functions. This will lead to the emergence of a new form of human, the cyborg, where machine and human are merged into one entity. This will also raise ethical questions. Will humans still be human if 50% or even 70% of their body consists of machines? In addition to cybernetics, humans may use technology to transform their consciousness. Imagine that by the year 3000, we will be able to upload consciousness into digital systems, where a person can continue to exist without a physical body. This will lead to radical changes in the understanding of life and death. Perhaps these technologies will allow people to live forever in digital space, where they exist as data and programs. But it's not only technology that will change humanity's future. We will also face serious changes in climate and ecology. By the year 3000, our planet could experience severe ecological disasters, rising sea levels, climate changes, and the extinction of entire ecosystems. These changes will force humanity to find new ways to adapt, such as building underwater cities or colonizing space. However, there is a more optimistic scenario. By this time, we may develop technologies to restore nature and prevent climate catastrophes. In the future, when humanity masters new energy sources and develops technologies to combat climate change, it could become fully autonomous and independent of Earth's resources. We will be able to harness nuclear fusion energy and build colonies on other planets. Space expansion will allow us to explore new worlds and perhaps find other forms of life. However, the development of technology will raise many ethical and moral questions. What does it mean to be human in a world where machines can do everything for us? Will we still have free will if AI can make better decisions than we can? And how will we define the boundaries between humans and machines, reality and virtuality? Thus, life in the year 3000 will be radically different from everything we know today. Technological progress will bring incredible opportunities to humanity, but also new challenges. Humanity will have to adapt to life in a world where the lines between humans and machines blur, where reality and virtuality merge, and where space becomes our new home.